Hey, Savage, if you didn't know, I'm 4 eye. I'm 4 eye. I wear glasses, so I can see.
He's so good to me. He's so good. She like he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God. He's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, to him baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like what defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector. Shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly.
Oh yeah, I had to go Twitch. I ain't on Twitch. I ain't on Twitch.
My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage.
I ain't no Twitch nigga no more.
If I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creek with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than my 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard and live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape inside leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful or unnatural. I throw the songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocking suits and shoes, going against any odds. How could you hate me? I survived the 80s, the D's, the trauma, embalming fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove cup. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. A gain of 4 as he was taken down.
Y'all boys need to get on that UFC, and I'll beat the fuck out of both of y'all.
They'll go again here with Irving. And they'll bring him down just shy of midfield, but that is enough. It's a 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
1st and 10. Right back to Irving, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Texans' 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. Ready. The tight end in motion now. On 2nd down, a run with Irving. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Set. Waiting. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. They'll run it. It's Irving.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford.
What the fuck is you doing? What is you doing?
Just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
And while he didn't connect for the touchdown, what I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Give. This is Irving.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
And it's 3rd down.
Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Set. 180. To throw is Stafford. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Bucs are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Oh, ready? 18.
First carry for Joe Mixon. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
118. What's that? 11.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Oh, ready?
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he finds some space, tackles after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
Oh, ready? Tony.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
How? What's that? What? 118. What's that?
from the shotgun. C.J. Stroud. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here we go. On 18. What's up?
Now Mixon. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Hey, south. Hey, see the ball.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Why Tony?
Stroud to throw. He's got his tight end. That's a Conquo. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll run on 1st down with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. On 18. What's up?
Now, Stroud. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10.
Hey, uno.
Stroud going to set up to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. Nice job there. On that return, gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
Just a really disappointing end to what an impressive opening drive. I mean, that's exactly how they scripted this when they put this plan together. Maintain possession, go the length of the field, and come away with points. But I think they've got to take the good and move on from the bad because they're going to be able to move the ball. Just got to do a better job protecting it.
On the play fake, here's Stafford. Pass throw deep for Godwin. And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back down the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Quarterback ain't accurate enough.
Now Stafford. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
On play action, it's Stafford. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
On first down, here's Irvin. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They'll send a tight end in motion. Here's Irvin. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll run with Irvin. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
This one caught at the 4. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at it, engaging where the marker is, and getting there to set up 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Irving. And he'll go
What the hell?
at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they
What the
had
hell?
counted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here? On
I don't know
second
why
and
my lineman slid like that. That was
Stafford.
you got it. How you running to the defender, bro? Like, that shit be
If there's one
stupid, bro.
positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring
How the
position.
fuck
but
you
with the
running
way they've
around
been
and
able
you
to
run
move the
yourself
ball
into the
down here in
defender,
red
bro?
zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Out of the gun, Stafford. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Great coverage here defensively. Not only the ability to take away all the end zone targets from the quarterback and force him to check the ball down to the back on the swing, but then also the pursuit to the ball carrier to keep him short of the end zone.
Offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. This part to the goal line and in. Touchdown Buccaneers. His fourth TD grab of the season.
Now remember back, Mike, their first drive, they had to settle for 3. So they definitely didn't want to have to do that again. So really solid drive from start to end, and they're finally able to cap it off with a touchdown.
The extra point is up and through. And the Bucs are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
You should have caught them. Ah, shit.
What's that? At 18. What's that?
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon.
Get the fuck out of here.
In a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
On second down, they'll run. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Third down.
12.
Stroud. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
You got to make a move. You can't just play free.
Past the 40-yard line.
What the fuck is he doing?
They'll begin here on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Now, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that smart. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. stick with him again. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Set. 180.
Stafford working from the pistol. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points. But either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
And he will score! Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Buccaneers move further out in front. It is now 17-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Ooh. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10.
Ow, for tonight. 180.
Now Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Pick by Benjamin Morrison. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Set. 180.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
Had the boys on steroids, baby.
Time is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal. Here's a run. Inside the 5, it is second and goal.
4-yard line.
To throw is Stafford. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. That is their second as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. He'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Matthew Stafford. Touchdown, Tampa. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Man,
So
Baker, I ain't know what happened, man. I lost Baker. I think the Ravens got him.
To take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely
Come Stafford.
take advantage.
The computer did all this bullshit.
Bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go.
And I thought, man, oh shit, how the fuck I missed that?
And maybe a wrench thrown in the operation there. Snap wasn't great. Kick is pulled. It is no good.
That was it. I don't know what the fuck going on.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Here we go. 118. Hey, south.
Crowd to throw here on 1st and 10. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort.
Challenge it.
He
You can
did
challenge
everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I say he better challenge. He better
He
challenge.
wasn't able to save the play.
And I believe the
Oh, there they go.
referee
There they go.
was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver.
All right. 118. What's that?
We're going to get this outside. This could be a double
Can't catch him. He got out there too fast.
works to perfection. A double pass leading to a run into the end zone for a touchdown.
I would. They made me switch my player, bro.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Texans are able to cut into the deficit.
Buccaneers 23, Texans 7. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped. That's 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. from the 39. They come up on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
All right. 118. What's that?
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not having it. Going to lose a yard.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going.
I read this. I read this shit.
Rush, another loss of yards.
Yeah, I read this shit. I read it, man. I just read it. I knew where it was going.
Tony.
To throw is Stroud.
That's out. Oh, come on now. That's out. Come on, that was out.
It's a first down. That's a gain of 18 yards.
It's just so impressive to see how good these guys are, especially the veterans, Mike. They've been out there a long time, a lot of experience. They know exactly where they are on the sideline, not only to secure this catch, but to be able to toe tap and drag that second foot. That's a big-time play by a big-time receiver.
118.
Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
Brings up second and 9.
South. All right. Swap. Another swap.
Throwing is Stroud.
Oh, what the fuck?
Pass complete to Jalen Noel.
What's he sitting there?
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. First down for Houston.
At the 35-yard line.
What's that? South. 18. What's that?
The gun, here's a run up the gut, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 35, here's second and 9. To throw, it's Stroud. A ball deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone.
He can just jump all over me like that. What? Come on, man.
Football, and it'll bring up third down.
I'm sitting right there. He can't just jump all over me like that, man. Come on,
A
man.
little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down.
Nike Texas. At 18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
All right. 18. What's that? Why Tony? Tony.
Here's Stroud.
He gonna run into his own player. Like, oh, time to shit in his player.
Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 3rd
Oh, man.
of the year.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th
That be
quarter.
for everybody.
You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession.
You told everybody. Hey, look, I expect everybody to get blocked. I think told everybody to block.
Will line up for the
18.
two-point
What's that?
conversion.
He'll drop to throw. And he will go down. Doesn't even get a throw off. The try for 2 is unsuccessful.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Johnson now to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Set. Blue 60.
His drive will start on the ground, and he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Lady.
It's Stafford throwing from the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability
Hey, that tight end
to
fast
create
as fuck, boy.
downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
1st and 10.
Set. Blue 60.
Now a give up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run.
I wait for my other one to come back. He done did what he had to do for the day.
While some of the carries didn't result in much at the time,
I wait for my start one to come back. He said real return soon. Everything came back yet.
Right back to him on 1st down. This time
Y'all sorry as block.
difficult, but gonna stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 180.
From the gun, here's Stafford. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in! Emeka Egbuka. Touchdown Buccaneers.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open. Middle of the field,
put my kicks up, right?
it's an easy touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
It's good to get a clean hit.
Outside. 118. Outside.
Up the middle they go. And the strength on display rattling these tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Hey, uno.
From the gun,
Yeah.
on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It'll be 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
118. Outside.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's one on target with Buck. They've got it. And he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down.
At the 41-yard line.
Why, Tony. All right. 118. Outside.
Stroud to throw. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break it seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On first down, it's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. Watch it. Do it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Let's go. Swap. Another swap.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
Here we go. Tony.
Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a oh, terrible time for that play call. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish.
They'll take over first down 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
50-yard line.
A tight end in motion now. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 more yards from him there and another first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no end.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Ready? Hey, 5-0. 280.
Second down, it's Stafford. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And third down coming up. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down.
Here we go. 11, 18. That's it.
Stroud going to set up the throw. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
19 Texas. How's that? 18. What's up?
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go. 118. What's up? Robin. 19 Texas.
Now, Stroud. One stays right, and that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
18. What's up? Hey, uno.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. This one downfield for Okonkwo.
Come on, how's he playing football?
To flip the field as they get across midfield on that
How
one.
he playing football?
It is a big-time play.
It took so long for that ball to come down, bro. I'm waiting on this shit.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Hey, uno more. How's what's up? 118. What's up? Look the hot. Flash. Look the hot.
Stroud. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive court.
And he's in. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. This is Irving.
He just got back in the game.
They were all over him defensively for that run.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 15. It's first down for Tampa Bay. Handoff here, up the middle. What a run, he brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 32 yards.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Ready. The lady. Scoopity hut.
Not much there, maybe a yard.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
No!
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body was man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On 3rd down, Stafford. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down.
Lady.
They'll snap it. Here's Stafford. Taken in. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Here we go. 118. What's that? 11.
They'll drop to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, open up. 118. What's that?
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He'll get this complete over the middle with Kirk. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10.
What's that?
Throwing is Stroud. He'll go right back to Kirk again. It's complete. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
Why, Tony? Hey, Uno more. Swap. Mother swap. Look to hot.
Now Stroud. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked by Benjamin Morrison. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
The PAT, up and good. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes the return from the 3. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
This stuff so Swedish.
What's that? 118. What's that? My man.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted.
Well, that was user. That was user.
Ball rests at the 37.
Yeah.
It's 1st and 10.
That's why you trying to get your revenge on me tonight. That's what you trying to do.
Off play action. It's Stafford.
It's Madden though.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them,
you might well let me get the free winner.
despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. Pass thrown deep for Godwin.
Yeah, nah, hell no. Not y'all. That's right. Hey, I almost let your son slide with the free win, but until I realized who he was, I said, oh, this cuz. Yeah, I said, this cuz, yeah, I got to get here.
Decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake, and you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Madden just fun. I just like, you know what I'm saying? I make it to the playoffs, that'd be good enough for me. I make it to the playoffs every season, that'd be good enough for me.
On 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they had this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
Here we go. Hey, south.
Second down throw for Stroud. Throw on the run is complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
I ain't got not one sack in this game. Look at that.
Here's Stroud. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
Here we go. 118. That's it. Buggy.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Incomplete. And now we are down to just one more play.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
I clicked on the man and went and did it. I'm out of play. I'm out of play.
Look the hot.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Oh, hey. 118. What's that? 19 Texas.
Here we go. One final play. A ball deep for the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So a win here for the visiting Bucks. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL.
You didn't let me get the turnovers like I want to, man.
They remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.